Hey, what's up everyone? Carl Wolf here. And today I'm playing the Fabled Woods. Should be a nice, more relaxing gameplay, I think. Because it is a... It seems like it's a pretty heavy walking simulator, I guess. I don't know. It's not a horror game or anything, but it does have dark secrets. And the Steam page says it's estimated at about 90 minutes by the developers. You can definitely finish it much faster, but I'll probably end up going longer just because I want to take in the sights and everything. So let's see. This is probably be a nice chill game. Just look at the visuals, enjoy my time. Cyberpunch Studios. Okay, congrats on first. Welcome in. And thank you for your daily check-in.
A visitor?
Ooh.
What do I say? It's been so long since I've had company. Oh.
How
it's
does it
you.
sound, Kai?
What a surprise.
Hello, Kai. Welcome in.
Not a lot of other folks come and visit these parts. I should have known.
Because it's not in the yellow, so it should be
You
good.
already know me, but just in case. My name's Larry. I was here to be closer to my son.
Ooh, what the heck?
Every time I came back to these
Okay, there we go.
I could feel him again. If only I could tell him how
Ooh, that's
sorry I am.
too sensitive.
That's...
Hold on. Why is it always 1? That's too sensitive for me. 7. Mouse smoothing? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. On? The game voice is a little bit too low? Okay, thank you. Everything should be good.
It's enough about me. We're here for you. These woods hold the answers to your questions. Everything...
Maybe a little more? Ooh, that's maybe too much more. Whoops.
will be explained soon. And this time, please pay attention.
This time? What do you mean this time? Pretty. The only thing that would make this better is ray tracing, which it does have, but I don't have the means to do that. What's with you? Ooh. A nice bridge right next to the waterfall. That's cool. I like this. Nice. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, I guess not. Never mind. Oh, I see. It's supposed to be like a... It's supposed to be a path of boards, but they got covered up. I see. Well, this is cool. Wait, it goes into the water. Well, I can't go in the water. We can go that... No, we can't. Probably for the best that we can't go this way. Interesting. made it to some campgrounds. This? Ashley? Okay. Can't go in there. Can't do anything with it? No? How about this? No? Whose backpack is this? Am I supposed to be able to do something with it? Oh, wait. I'm pressing buttons? No. Okay. Well, anyway. So, someone left their stuff behind. They left their rope, they left their lantern, just on the ground, knocked over. But their stuff looks safe and not, like, torn up or scratched up or anything. Are those cigarettes in the fire pit? They just left all their stuff. Are we going this way? Can I crouch? No? Does it tell me what the controls are? Oh. Hold to remember. Follow the clues? It's going this way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, do that again. So we're going back this way? I can't run. Weird. What is that? Do it again. Did something drag him this way? Like what? What the heck? Wait, what is that? Oh, I didn't even think about being able to come down here. Oh god. Flashbang. Come again? What in the world? It's not a horror game, but it sure comes off as one.
I'm so happy we decided to go camping. It's so peaceful in the woods.
At least it didn't have the horror tag.
I'm sorry.
Who knows?
It's become such a mess.
What? I keep getting stuck. Not gonna say anything? Is that dripping?
What are you doing? Let go of him! Leave us alone! Stop! Stop!
What? Is there a serial killer in these woods? A new path awaits. Oh god. Well, someone got bashed. Uh-oh. Can I go in the water? No, I can't go in the water. I'm assuming the tree then, right? Okay, well, someone got murdered. Or at least badly injured. Oh, the bridge is gone. Oh, no. Oh. That bridge was so pretty, too. Well, only way to go is forward. That's a lot of blood. Did you drag him this way or from this way? Hard to say. Oh, never mind what I said before. Now this place looks all messed up. So they said... She said he. She said leave him alone. What is this? Is this him? Nick. Nick Rafter. From Virginia. Well, sorry, Nick. Looks like you got bashed in the head. That's awful. I feel like they would have been grabbed from here. Maybe they came up, bashed him in the head with the rock, and then dragged him off. Holding the rock all the way over there. I don't know. That to me would make the most sense. Anyway, tree gone. New obstacle. Never mind, I walked right over it. That one I could actually walk over. Because there was another tree I couldn't walk over. Larry. Who's Larry? Is he a lobster? Living like Larry? Oh, there's two bridges. What's that over there? What's a cabin? We're gonna... That cabin's about to be messed up too, isn't it? Oh, I like the music. Can I go off the... not really. Oh, I can go... Wait. Oh, I kinda can. Just a little bit. Pretty colors. Another campground? No. Woodcutters. No, can't go over there. Can I look at it? Nope. Can I look at you? Yes.
William's axe.
Williams?
I remember taking him to town, letting him choose his first axe.
Is that
Once
rust
we
or
got
blood?
back to the cabin, he couldn't stop trying to cut down every tree
Rust.
in the woods. There'd be nights
Dirt.
it would get so quiet, all you'd hear are the birds and the sound of that axe like a heartbeat outside.
Really? What about this? Can't look at that. Okay, so what happened to William then? Why did he leave his axe behind? Is this William's place? Is this his cabin? Oh, I see another one over there. Another lunchbox. And a pretty blue flower. Or is that just the light? Never mind, that's just the light. Get this blue glow on everything. Any secrets? No? Alright, Mr. Narrator. Whose place is this? Where are we? Open sesame. I couldn't get in. Okay, where's a fake rock when you need one? Because they don't have a welcome mat. Maybe they got a gnome? Is there a key inside the gnome? Why does it get dark? Down here, perhaps? In the... Oh, that's an oil can.
Fire brings people together out here.
I'm sure it
You
does.
understand. When the chores around the cabin were done, William would always
Oh, you mean
beg to
these
get a
fires.
fire going by the
Right.
river. Of course, it always
Again,
started out
cigarettes.
as a much larger
Aren't
fire
those cigarettes?
than we needed for
Or
our
are those
little pit.
matches?
Nothing to distract
They look
you.
like cigarette packs.
No worries, guilt. We were at peace with the world.
And welcome in, Christy. How are you today? Thanks for your daily check-in. Okay, well, hasn't brought me to a key, so goodbye. Did I just break into a window? Okay, I don't like that it gets dark like that. Okay, fine. Don't be near the house. Got it. Understood. I am picking up the hint officially. Oh, there's the keys. You want me to look at something?
Have you ever found yourself feeling like you're being watched? I decided to go to the lake and catch some fish for dinner one night. I had caught a couple when I got this sense that something was watching me. I know bears roam these parts, but this was not a bear. I could feel it across the lake staring at me. I got up, reeled the line in, grabbed the fish, and went inside. I've never felt like that before.
Over there, maybe? Okay. Well, I found the keys. So something's out here watching us? Does it want to play football? I'll play some football with you. I'm not good at it, but I'll play it. Play some catch. Oh, well, that's destroyed. Let me guess, it'll get magically fixed after I'm done with the cabin? That's a beer.
This is where it all ended. This is where I drunkenly fell asleep and failed to protect my boy, William. Because of
Wait,
me,
how old
he
is
drowned.
drowned?
I should have been there to protect
Wait,
him.
if William's
but
using
I
access,
cared
how old
more
is William?
about the bottle.
This isn't us, is it? Is the narrator us? Ooh, Okay, I gotta remember again. Can
The
you?
place feels so empty without William, but it's held up well over the years.
Thank you. Like, at least let me look around before you tell me to remember. Those are SIGs. At least these are. Can I have this rather than just look at it? Okay, well. How is this locked from the inside?
Look at this garbage. They were laughing at me. Told me to go back to the cabin and stay out of the sun for a bit. There is something, or someone, watching me out here. Why did I think they would believe me? They need to be warning the people not to come into these woods until this has been solved. There is something happening out here, and no one will do a dang thing about it.
Eccentric and reclusive something claims monster sighting by Chris Gord. Despite there being no lead to the recent disappearances, a well-known local recluse claims to have solved the case. Our source reports seeing the man, Larry, on one of his rare appearances in town pay a visit to the local police. According to the witness, Larry was ranting about a wolf-like creature that he claimed hunts among the trees and had minced him on several occasions. It is understood local police are not pursuing this as a serious lead. We have yet to receive comment from Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster as to whether or not they too have paid a visit to our little town. Yikes. Oh, I could have just done this. Oh, hermit. Reclusive hermit. Nope. Go away. Got more SIGs. Alcohol? Bottle of some kind. You got a lot of alcohol. Okay, I can interact with all of this, but I don't think I need to. Got a light switch? You do not. You even have a light in here? You do not. You just have the lantern. Okay, so William was pretty young, it looks like. Camping in the woods. You drank a lot. Way too much. Can I? No, I cannot. This one doesn't give me, like, clean text. Hey, Larry. Thanks for your letter. Yeah, it's really quiet out here. Damn good to clear the head again. It's exactly what I need right now. You know how twisted life can be. But who am I telling this to? No matter which direction you look at, there are trees, trees, and a few more trees. Sometimes a raccoon drops by. But that's all the visitors I get here. I haven't seen any rangers here either. But there seems to be something strange going on out here. I guess that's what happens when you're in the middle of nowhere. Your imagination goes wild. Talking about strange characters, another lookout sometimes reports to me on the walkie. A woman. And she's been doing the job a lot longer than me. But I really can't figure it out. I'll keep you informed on my mysterious walkie relationship. Well, that's all for now. I'll let you know when the raccoon pushes me off the outhouse. Off? Seriously, there's only an outhouse here. But hey, it's more than you have out there at your cabin. Stay safe, Hank. What was her name from Firewatch? Delilah. Is this Delilah? Wasn't the guy named Hank, though? I'm pretty sure it was. Is this? Yes. Oh, it's a room. That's why it's locked. So we got Hank. Visiting an old friend, Hank. Well, Dad was a writer. How come this doesn't give me clean text like the newspaper did? Loss is the worst thing that can happen to you in your life. I'm not talking about money or possessions. I'm talking about people, friends, about family. I lost my beloved wife years ago, William's mother, innocently in a car accident. The other was drunk, driving under the influence of alcohol. How bizarre. How ironic. And this to me, as an author of self-help books for alcoholics. Really? And then you become one. I became one myself, an alcoholic. Maybe I should have read my own books once. But it was so nice to just drown the pain, the grief, just to forget everything. Also, William, my son, all that I have left. But alcohol makes you blind to everything. I just don't know what to do anymore. Well, you know what I think I should do with my main character? I think I should pick up a lantern. That's what I think I should do. Holy. What is this? So I have the ability to, like, press space and remember. Oh, and then this happens.
Why can't I have peace?
I don't know. Maybe it is a horror game. People just didn't tag it as one for some reason. Probably because people were talking about how, as much as they loved it, it is a full-on walking simulator. Like this whole thing.
I miss him so much.
You're talking about William? What's with all the cages? That's a bit concerning. You're talking about, like, caging yourself in your cabin?
Why don't you let me leave this place?
I guess that's a yes. Well, it's much brighter in here. Hi. Is this you, Larry? Did he decide to die here?
That machete was no use. I should have left this place when I found that cabin. I knew what I felt wasn't right. I just didn't know that night would be my last. I didn't know what it was, but what I saw in that cage had come for me. Whoever made that thing must have known I went to the police. This is where my story ends, drunk and scared in a corner. Is this how William felt? Alone and scared? Your story carries on. You must learn the tales of these woods. They're what's holding us back. We all live with our actions, our consequences. But do you? Go now. There's someone else who would like to see you.
Am I a murderer? Have I killed all these people? Was this not your cabin? No, it was his cabin, because all his stuff is here, right? Unless his stuff was taken. But the way he said, like, he found this cabin in the night. What is it? His last night. Okay, well, let me guess. They're fixed? They're fixed. Oh, bye, Larry. It was nice meeting you. Sorry about your son. And about yourself. Well, thanks for fixing the stairs. I appreciate that. Whoa. How'd I do that? I can do that. Hello, Spicy. Welcome in. Thanks for your daily check-in. And congrats on second.
You're back? Not again.
Sarah.
I guess we'll start where we always do. I'm Sarah.
Hi.
I came out to these woods to get away, much like Larry. While I didn't lose a son, I did take one away. You see, I'm a forensic archaeologist. I dig up bones for a living, and I'm quite good at it. Until my last case, my evidence put the wrong man behind bars. I'm out here to solve a cold case, make what I did right. Come on, there's not much daylight left.
Okay, Sarah. This is very pretty, though. I like this little spot. I'll definitely make this a camping spot. Just colored leaves. Thought they were fruit. Yeah, let me adjust my mic, and then let me turn my mouse. It's very scenic, as I expected. Alright, Sarah, where are we going? How far is it? Ooh. Oh, that's fast. Oh, wait, no, it stopped. She did say there wasn't much daylight left.
The first place I dug. Being an archaeologist, you learn over time to never expect anything on your first attempt.
Of course.
It's like waving a magnet at a haystack in the vague hope you'll find the needle, but you have to start somewhere, and for me, this was it. I didn't find much,
Well, I found
although
something.
it was nice to rule out the area.
Okay. Cool. Can I have your shovel? You don't need it anymore. Can I remember? Looks like there's nothing to remember. Okie doke. Go back to normal, please. Back to normal. Thank you. Oh, that's flashbang. What?
My office.
Oh.
I spent a lot of time here. More than I did at home, I guess.
Private detective. Didn't you say you were an archaeologist? Wait, what? Jack. Sarah. Wait, did you lie to me? Marcel. No, no, no. Mark. E. Plier? Larry. So we're gonna meet Marcel, Mark, and Jack. What about Nick and Ashley? Some nice photos. Gotta have your red string board. Oh. Okay. No, not that one. Why can I do this, but not with this one? Nope. 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 What was the point of that? What do you have? That's exactly the same. Okay.
My first case, an adolescent homicide. Sometimes it's easier to use the official wording than to say outright someone killed a kid and left their body on a roof. I spent so many hours in that chair trying to figure it out.
I think the door behind me just opened, so apparently it was locked. The homicide of a kid. Are you talking about, William? Tim? Who's Tim? Actually, did I look at the front? What's the front? No, there's nothing. Okay. Sarah Holmes, of course. Excuse you, why have you... We're in the same room. But slightly different.
How I found out I put the wrong man in prison. The DNA didn't match, but that didn't matter. He's already behind bars, and our justice system is not about to make itself look bad.
Yeah.
My superiors look at me with disappointment. They know what I did, and that there's nothing that can be done.
Sarah, this is a disgrace. The appeal to retest the DNA results in your recent case have come back. The DNA is not a match. Do you know what this could mean for the department? For your career? The judge is going to have a field day with this, if he even hears the case results. You could have just put the wrong man in prison for life. We're putting you in the Woods case. It should be a cut and dry dig. We've had reports of people missing, but no bones. Go find our bones. And please, make sure they're human. Sincerely, Field. Interesting. Shouldn't he put like D Field or Daniel Field? Chief Daniel Field. Also, you forgot the Y in there. Okay, well, that opened. Why? I'm not there yet. Hang on. It's all that stuff. I don't think anything changed in here, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm coming in.
What the hell? Who did this? My office, all my things, my papers, my files. Years of my life are in here. All my cases, everything I ever worked on, all scattered and messed up. Who would do this? And why?
Can I have that? No? They just wanted to spotlight the Y? Okay, well, moving on. Oh.
So many pieces. Sometimes it's only when you step back and take a look at the whole tableau that you can make sense of where each individual fragment belongs, what it all means. But you, I could never make sense of you. And now this? How dare you?
When you spend half your life with the dead, or what remains of them, you forget how to deal with the living. You lose your connection to them. You become somehow indifferent to them. Interchangeable. I have no family, no friends. I have my work. I used to have my parents, and a hamster. Coco. The three most important individuals in my life. And all three are dead. Possibly also a reason why I became a forensic archaeologist. I love my work, and I'm good at it. At least I thought I was. It was a case of child abuse and murder. I found evidence at the crime scene, DNA. It was so simple. The man was in prison and sentenced to death. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But it wasn't that simple after all. He was innocent. He was executed innocently. because of my mistake. An innocent man was killed. Can you move? There are mistakes that you just can't make good. He was a father, husband, son, friend, work colleague. Now my life, how many lives I destroyed with it. I am so terribly sorry. Anything in you? No? Okay, well, I guess I'll come out here. Into Bizarro World. Can I have the axe? Yoink. Stop destroying the bridges behind me, please. I don't appreciate that.
Truth be told, seeing the wrong man behind bars really made me question my ability. I put what I found into evidence and finalized a man's life. I should have checked it, but instead I was in a rush. I was foolish. I just wanted to finally solve the case.
And now you never will solve it. Good job. A nice path through the over the water. That's cool. Wish I had something like this in real life.
Nothing here either except animal bones. Again. I remember finding it a little odd that I never once caught sight of a deer or anything that they could have come from. Strange.
Probably because he killed them all?
I thought, given how disturbed the topsoil was, I might be onto something. Unfortunately, another dead end.
So they're all useless, huh? This way? What's this? Just a crate. Just a box. Well, not this way, so this way. Why are you even digging over here? Well, I guess if you're gonna hide something, maybe this is a good spot. Especially when like it floods and then... Well, no, if it...
The strangest thing happened one morning while I was digging.
Where?
I started to
Digging
feel
where?
something watching me. I'm not crazy, but we've all had those moments. This felt too real. I haven't seen any animals in the woods. What could be out there? I kept digging, but that feeling lingered. I stood up, looked around, but I couldn't see anything. I should have left, gone home for the day and never come back. I was too focused on solving the case. After a while, the feeling went away, and I got on with my digging. Didn't that scare me? Guess not. I just kept going.
So you made the same mistake as Larry. Unfortunate. You know how they say to live in life like Larry, but I don't think that's what they meant. Ooh, pretty. Can I have? I cannot have. I would like to have it.
I was
It's getting
kind of
dark.
starting to freak out by this point. I needed to solve this case. Thinking back, it was stupid of me to think I would find the answers so quickly. I was rushing again. If I wasn't careful, I could lose my job, put another person away that doesn't deserve it. But they had to be out here somewhere, and if I wasn't finding them, where else could they be?
So, can I point out? She put one here. She put one there. She put one, like, all over the place. But, like, what happens if, like, it was, like, right here? Right? Or like right here. Imagine she missed it by just a couple feet. Just a couple inches. Put them all over the place, though. Kind of randomly. Oh, time to remember. If we're remembering, does that mean that... There's the axe again. Oh, I can't have it. So I gotta follow this way? Handprint? I saw it going this way. Come back. I want to stay in the memory, please. Oh, handprint. Hold on. Don't take me back to the other world. Nope. I got it. Well, we're here again. Okay, talk to us, Sarah. I don't know if this was the place to dig, Sarah.
How
It's all
could
just
you
hard
do
rocks.
this?
Who are you saying, how could you do this to? I feel like they're all talking about us.
Where did you hide them? Please give us peace.
Honestly, I don't even know where I hid them. I think she is talking about me at this point. A new path awaits. I'm pretty much going to have to go with the assumption that she's talking about us. Can I have that? Or can I only look at it? I can only look at it. So does this also belong to William? Or Larry? Or whatever? Okay. So is it going to get darker? Probably.
Ironic, for someone so used to discovering and excavating lost bodies, that I'd become one myself. For all
Yeah.
the years I spent unearthing bodies, it seems unfair somehow that mine ended up like this. Just laid out in the open, broken and discarded. Maybe I deserved this. I was fooled
Come on,
by the
give me
beauty
secrets.
of these woods. I only hope that you can find the answers you need, that everything that happened was not in vain. Push forwards, but prepare yourself.
Okay, not me.
You stand on the verge of a terrible darkness.
See, that's her talking to me. It looks like. Oh, it got dark. See, there were so many flashlights back there. I could have grabbed one. I could also just, grab... Never mind, I can't grab those. I could have at least grabbed the flashlights, though. Oh, it's fine. We're back out. rock quarry? Any discarded items around? I don't see any. Also, are we still in Sarah's story? Because if so, I don't see any more digging spots. No, I guess she did mention she got. Oh, wait a minute. I found something. Is that Ashley? No, that's Brian. Okay, we found Brian, whoever the hell that is. Is this going to be Brian's story next? Brian. Where are you? That's not a secret. Doesn't seem like there are secrets. Aside from that backpack, kind of. Because that's kind of missable. But it's also more or less in sight. Can I get another narrator, please? For Sarah? Hello?
You're here.
Oh,
Finally.
hello.
Let
Todd?
me tell you a story.
What about
You'll
Brian?
like this one. It's about you.
Me?
Now, I wouldn't call you the hero, but everything in it revolves around you and what you did. You don't remember anything, do you?
Uh-oh.
Of course not.
Wait a minute.
You're a coward. I'd say you disgust me, but, well, it's a little more complicated than that. Come on, through the door. You're so close now.
Okay.
Don't you want to know how all this ends?
See, now I'm back to thinking I am the killer. With, like, what? Some split personality or something? Oh. Coming in.
The old lab. So cramped working cheek by jowl with those fools on their useless, stupid little trivialities.
This is cramped.
Nothing more than
sure?
distractions. They dismissed my ideas as wrong, then begged my help for their own work. If
I mean, there's
only
nothing
they
stopping
could
you
have
from
seen what I was
separating.
working on behind their backs. I knew I had to get out before they found out what my little side project was. They wouldn't have understood. They couldn't. I was so very far beyond them.
Okay, dude, don't be such a narcissist. We going out here? Is that blue screen of death? Yes. I don't have a zoom in, I think. So I can't... Oop. What if I press space? Nope, now's not the time. Go back to normal, please. Go back to normal, please. Oh, we're going right back out into the woods. Are we... Yes, I guess we're on the other side. In a whole nother area. Because the water's long gone. The river.
Isolation. Space to breathe, to think, to work. No more dingy little space hidden away from prying eyes. Out here, I am free. It also neatly solves the problem of disposal.
Disposal?
When I'm finished with any biological material, human or animal, I simply seal it in a bath of acid and drop it to the bottom of the lake.
Oh, I think I found the killer.
What I wouldn't give for an incinerator. Still, there are always trade-offs, and I must make do with what I have. A small price to pay.
So, is Todd the murderer? And I came along and ruined everything for him? Oh, Todd. What were you up to, you sick freak? There's out there. I'm assuming this is locked, right? Of course. I can't even go that way. That's a handprint. Someone tripped. I knew I'd find some keys. And also... See, how come this one gets to have the space toggle text thing? Missing Persons by Chris Gord. Daily Read correspondent. 28-year-old Jessica Wheeler disappeared last Thursday after going hiking out in the woods outside of town. As of right now, she is considered a missing person, with no foul harm involved. She was last seen wearing her hiking gear. She wore brown boots, brown khaki pants, and a dark green shirt. She had a hiking backpack with her as well. Out-of-town friends and family have been contacted. None of them have seen her. She's always loved hiking, going out to the woods. We always feared something like this would happen, but not to our daughter. Jessica's mother, Suzanne, told us. They were offering a $1,000 reward to anyone who is seen and helps them find Jessica. I'm about to score me $1,000 maybe. If I can dive down there and find her body. So, space? Yeah, I saw you highlighted. Hang on. You are covered in it. As are you. Okay, I guess I'm going in. I don't really want to. You want to explain this, Todd? I just walk around.
Sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
I'd often ask myself if what I was doing was right, was just. Progress demanded sacrifice. Imagine
Sure,
the
of
potential.
course. What the
Cures for
hell?
cancers, for wasting diseases and childhood afflictions. If I could rid the world of these things, nobody would care about
Yes,
how
they
I did
would.
it. I'd be a hero, forever
No, you would not.
immortalized as one of the true scientific greats.
To some people, sure, but society as a whole, no. At most, they'll accept your advancements, but you would be labeled as a psycho. As a deranged murderer. Which it sounds like you are. You don't sacrifice me.
It
Is
worked.
that why I'm a coward?
The experiment.
'Cause I wouldn't let you do it to me?
worked. A breakthrough I could never have dreamed of back under the watchful eye of those fools. I had my doubts back in my old lab, but out here, I felt anything was possible. And I could do absolutely anything.
I don't know about that. I can't read that. Now I can. Missing Couple by Chris Gord. Daily Read correspondent. 32-year-old Nick Rafter and his wife. 34-year-old Ashley. Ah, this is Nick and Ashley. Rafter went missing while hiking in the woods last Tuesday. They told friends and family they would be back Friday morning, but have not returned. Sources close to the case have said they found a campsite that looked like a fight had broken out. They are ruling this a kidnapping and fear their lives may be in danger. They were last seen in their hiking clothes, boots, and backpacks. If you have any information, please call the local police department or contact us here at the Daily Read. How much money are you offering me? The other family's offering me $1,000. Oh, we gotta go right back in? Okay. Oh no.
I didn't have the evidence yet to support my findings. I needed to replicate the experiments. Go further.
Oh, we're back
be
here.
bolder. I had
Oh
no choice,
no.
did I? I took another. A man camping with his wife.
Ashley
I
and
needed
Nick.
him. If I hadn't taken him, they might have stumbled on my lab. It's too valuable. I can't stop now. That's what I told myself as I beat the wife to death with a rock as she tried to stop me from taking her husband. Sacrifices had to be made, but I lay awake at night. I couldn't get her face out of my head.
Sorry, I had the open mouth reaction. Jesus, are you serious? So did you like just take him and drag him through and she followed? I don't know. I guess you injured him and this is all his blood and then you got down to the water and beat her to death? The tree's back and so is the door. So Todd's the murderer. Oh, not Larry and William.
The old man had to die. While he'd been staying in his cabin, he went to the police. I decided to see what effects the grafts would have in terms of aggression and capacity for violence in the subject. Nothing could have prepared me for this.
Poor Larry.
It tore him apart.
Literally? Like he tore himself apart? This is the same thing, right? Yeah. Oh, well, now the door's there. Oh, no, it's not. That's where he came from. I was expecting the door to be over here. But I saw that and forgot where I came from.
I just want to be left alone. Why do they keep coming?
Because you're murdering people.
Let her find out what happened. She didn't deserve this, though. I can't stop it. Can't control it. What have I done? How could I be so wrong?
You can't control it. So I was right. He is a psychotic killer at this point.
Last night I had a nightmare. I was in the woods. Everything familiar, walking through the trees. He was there, the old man from the cabin. He spoke to me like a friend.
Like a friend.
Every night now, the same dream, the same path, the same voice. I can't sleep. When I do, I awaken among the trees. She is in them too. Now, the woman, the digger, she's not my friend. She screams at me, but I can't wake up for hours. She knows everything I know. She knows what I did.
Oh, the pretty bridge. You're back at Larry.
When we last spoke, I told you to learn your story, to find answers,
My story?
to find those
Uh-oh.
stories I couldn't finish.
You wronged us, both of us, in the worst ways
You?
imaginable.
Uh-oh.
But what's done is done. You can't change that. Nobody can. There's no sense in going back and reliving it over and over. The outcome is always the same.
I made a life digging up the past, but now it's time to put it to rest.
You understand now. We couldn't just tell you. We had to let you see.
And now,
So it is
you
me.
know what we know. You feel what we feel.
We couldn't rest until we moved on from this. And neither can you.
Over and over again, you've lived this, seen this, again and again. You're cursed, can't you see it? The weight of the guilt drags you down and sets you back on that path endlessly. There's only one way this ends, but for us, it already has.
What you did was awful, but you know that now. You feel the truth burning inside you. An animal you must set free.
Acknowledge what you did. End the cycle. Move on. And know peace.
We forgive you.
I was going to say, they're very forgiving. But it begs the question, how many times have we gone through this? At some point, they would have gotten over it, I guess. Enough time, and I guess once they've seen me generally feel guilty and whatnot, doing this to myself, torturing myself, I guess eventually they would come to terms. And like they said, they want to move on. And they can't, apparently, until I do.
Again, the same dance, the same steps. Why? You know all this. You've known it all along. And yet every time you choose to forget, to wake once more among the trees.
So I get to choose?
To
Forget
relive your
or
nightmare,
forget and relive,
our nightmare.
or let it go forever?
You push the truth away, refuse it, so much so it's become me. But I don't exist. Only you do. You and all you've done. Enough of this. You can't keep walking that path like a stranger. You can't keep choosing to forget as you have. It's starting to break down. The dream, your memories, keep pushing through, taking her voice, my voice, your voice. It's time. You can't do this again. Walk that path again. It has to end. And here's where it finally stops. You can't keep turning your back on what you did. You can't keep lying to yourself. Just stop. Stop. Only you can make the choice. So what will it be?
Well, where's, Nick and Ashley? Okay, I think we all know what I'm choosing. I don't know if it'll let me come right back to heat. Wait, I can save. No, I cannot. I thought I saw a save before. Huh. Well, I choose acceptance. Just because I want to let them go. They deserve it. My car's not here. Wait, where am I? Am I at the beginning or at the end?
Nobody should live in hate and sadness forever.
True. I agree with that.
By choosing the love of those you wronged,
Oh. This is a whole different area.
you allow them to let go and move on in peace.
Wait, no, but I want to look at the picture.
And so too shall you.
It's my late grandfather, Larry. So you named one of the characters after your grandfather, huh? Cute. That's cool. Again, well, maybe it wasn't as cozy as before, but a nice little simple game, just straightforward. Walk through a nice looking forest, aside from the bloody red moments. That was cool, though. I enjoyed that. That would have almost fit on a visual novel day, almost, in a way. It also would have fit on Spooky Game Sunday, kind of. It really was just kind of a dark story. No, either way. I will let the credits play out. But the graphics definitely look good. I did enjoy that. Wish I could have had like the best experience with the new RTX, but it looked good. Sound design was good. Some of the music was pretty cool. Story was interesting. They did get me with the they were confusing me with the talking to me as like you, as like the guy, as like sounding like the one that did it, but then you as the one who's like coming here to explore and figure this out. But now I understand why. So they were talking to us as like two separate people because we were choosing to forget everything as we still tortured ourselves with the guilt. Oh, Marcel and Mark. Interesting. Those are the names on the other folders. Why is there no music? Kind of strange to have credits with no music. Also, they stopped with the forest pictures. They should have kept going with that. I think that's the end. So, just a black screen until I press a button? Okay. It says I can resume. Does that mean right before the choice? I think that's a yes. Wait, did you just... Wait. Wait, what? Where am I? I don't see my truck up there. Wait, where am I? Wait. What? Is this the first door? Oh, it is. Oh, it took me all the way back here. Oh, it's gonna take a while to get to the, back to the save. Let me get back into the forest and I'll get a good thumbnail for YouTube.
So cramped working cheek by jowl with those fools on their useless, stupid little trivialities. Nothing more than distractions. They dismissed my ideas as wrong, then begged my help for their own work. If only they could have seen what I was working on behind their backs.
Yeah, murdering
people. I
people.
had to get out before they found out what my little side project was. They wouldn't have understood. They couldn't. I was so very far beyond them.
Whatever you say, dude. I can go with this. Oh. Actually, I'll go with this. This will make a good thumbnail.
Isolation. Space to breathe, to think, to work. No more dingy little space hidden away from prying eyes.
That'll do.
Out here,
Let me just wait for
I
him
am
to
free.
stop the
It also
subtitles.
neatly solves the problem of disposal. When I'm finished with any biological material, human or animal, I simply seal
Should've
it
stuck
in
with
a
animals,
bath
dude.
of acid and drop it to the bottom of the lake. What I wouldn't give for an incinerator. Still, there are always trade-offs, and I must make do with what I have. A small price to pay.
I think I was right then earlier. When Sarah talked about how she didn't see any animals. Probably because he grabbed them all for his experiments. But anyway, that'll make a good thumbnail. Perfect. We'll call it there. Nice and short, simple game. I actually finished it in less than 90 minutes, in fact. So, for Twitch, we shall raid someone. I shall find someone to raid in the meantime. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me on YouTube and Twitch. Those who are in chat and those who are just lurking, I appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, day, or night, whatever time it is for you guys. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.
In a room where shadows loom, a man sits deep in gloom, with a pen held tight in hand, sketching dreams that understand. Walls may close, the night may fall, but his spirit stands tall. Lines he draws are doors.
Okay, the person I found to raid, it's not his birthday today, it's belated, but I'm gonna go with that anyway. And I think it was 3, right? Turning silence into streams. You can go with the normal message or the birthday message, either one.
He's never alone. Crafting realms he calls his own. Paper whispers, secrets told, journeys inked in black and bold. Mountains climb or rivers bend in the world that he can mend. He may be confined and still, yet his heart is wild with thrill. Through each line a sky so wide, in his world he takes a ride. Every size painted bright, stars that gleam in darkest night. With the pen his spirit sings, soaring high on high.